Just to put things quickly in perspective, I decided to do a tribute, a salutation to Captain Sir Tom Moore. Warren then put up a video calling me evil and several other things, and then a tirade of emails to me, some of which are very, very nasty and unpleasant. And this is my response to the entire lot. Since that video went up, you made yourself look stupid by refusing to answer any questions, and again I show you up, not taking my offer of a bet. Sad, sad man. Teesprings will be next on my hit list. So we have a hit list, and we have an admission from Warren that he's causing this kind of trouble on his hit list. I just replied back with, Warren, fill your boots. He responds back with, I already have. But he's not content with that. He tells people that it's nothing to do with him, taking down the eBay account, taking down the crowdfunding. Oh, it's nothing to do with him. He tells me privately it is. He then sends me another one that says, I do have to say thank you, Mr. Scambert. You did exactly what I hoped you would do, and that was to go live and to personally attack me rather than answer any questions put to you regarding your alleged charity donations to your own wife, the food bank, or Casper and Friends. I've already dealt with all of those. I've answered them in full, and I've answered them in full to everybody's satisfaction, apart from him. One person not satisfied with the answers that I give. Do I care? Using data protection is laughable. You only need to show the money donated, not the names of people. So again, I thank you from the bottom of my heart, Ian. You have ensured tomorrow's live stream will be a banger of a stream. You are more than welcome to join us. We never ban people. This was Saturday just gone, that stream he was talking about. I bet he didn't even mention me in there. He threatened to. He always threatens to. And remember, I'm going to keep reiterating that this round of emails is in response to the video response that I put up regarding his attack on what I'm doing with Captain Tom. Just so as it doesn't all get silly. He puts a video up attacking me over Captain Tom. I do a live video responding to that, and these are his responses to my live video. So I said, Warren, jolly good. If you don't think I've trashed you enough, keep the vids and abuse coming. This is easier than I first thought. There you go. To which he says, and this again is what you people, Andy Richardson, Robert Jackson, NGS, Builder Till, Marcin Coins, Judith Lightfoot, this is what you are supporting. Okay? I fully intend to, says Warren. And this is your biggest flaw, Scambert. Instead of answering the accusations posted at you, you chose personal attacks. No, I'm just defending. Again, that's fine. I wonder if the UKCP would be interested in fake donations. Oh, sorry, if you do not know who UKCP are, best ask Fran, mate. Now you want to bring Fran into it again. So, you people that are supporting Warren and supporting Warren attacking my other half, in the words of the last leg, is it okay, hashtag, is it okay if I attack your family, Marcin Coins, your family, Builder Till, your family, Andy Richardson, your family, Robert Jackson, your family, NGS, your family, Judith Lightfoot? Is it okay if I attack your families? Because that's what you're involved with, attacking my family. If you have a problem with me, attack me. You don't need to attack my family. I said, Warren, I'm not your mate. For as long as this is bothering you more than me, I'm happy. You have no spine, you have no morals, it's not big, it's not clever, and it won't make you any friends. While you're abusing me, at least you're leaving other people alone. So I'm trying to retain my cool. I'm still trying to keep professional. Because I've told him he's not my mate, he sends me another one. This is all in the last week or so. Mate, he says, as is always the way with you, you only need to answer the questions put to you. And that would have been it. Instead, you chose to attack me and encourage your moderators to do the same. No, I didn't. Didn't attack you. Didn't encourage my moderators. In fact, I did a separate video saying, don't bully the bullies. That's, leave them to me. That's not for anybody else to do. Unlike you, I don't get people involved to attack me. Again, here you have had the chance in private to answer the questions. I don't need to answer the questions to one single solitary person. And every time I answer his questions, he just hits me with another one. What he never does is he never goes, oh yeah, okay, that's fair enough then. You've answered that question, that's fair enough. I'm happy, I'm satisfied. No, he just ignores the fact that I've answered the question and goes on the attack again. Hell, I would have respected you had you said, Warren, between us and no one else, but you are right. I was in the shit and didn't pay the money. I would not have revealed that to anyone and would have respected you for being honest for once. So what you're saying is you would respect me for saying that to you, but then you would go on and tell lies because you wouldn't reveal it to anybody once I'd told you that. Number one, I didn't spend the money. The money goes where I say it goes. Number two, somebody like you doesn't bother me the fact that you need to have things said in a certain way to make you happy. And I would have respected you for being honest for once. I mean, I think that is laughable. The fact that, if you'd have said it to me, if you'd have been private to me, blah, 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 told me he was in the shit, I would not have revealed that to anyone. What a load of old bollocks is. You decide not to do that. So the only option left to me is to investigate it further. And if that means going to any governing body with regards to key therapy, then that is what I will do. You've had plenty of chances, Mr. Scamber. Even at this late stage, mate, I am prepared to listen and be reasonable. So threatening me with causing Fran and her key therapy problems. There you go. This is what you're buying into, Judith Lightfoot and Robert Jackson and Andy Richardson and Bill Till and Marcin Coins, buying into attacking my family. I said, Warren, you don't know the meaning of the word unreasonable. Crack on and keep spending your time on me. Respect from you, no thank you. All that comes out of your mouth is shit and lies like any coward bully. That's what I wrote him back. He writes, your choice, Mr. Lambert, mate. Such a shame that Fran's business will also be dragged through the mud. Because if there is any truth in it, or not, mate, once the report is filed, it has to be investigated. Even you are aware of that. So I will do the very fair and reasonable thing and give you 24 hours to think about it. Answer my questions, or I start digging a lot deeper. And Ian, mate, if you know one thing about me, is that you know I will do this. So 24 hours, pal. Have a think, have a chat to poor Fran, because this involves her. So you agree with this, do you? Marcin Coins, Bill Till, Andy Richardson, Robert Jackson, NGS, and Judith Lightfoot. You agree with this? I replied to him. How many times do I need to tell you, you don't dictate to me? How many times have you threatened me now? Dozens? 100? You're full of shit. All you're doing is making yourself look the tit that you are. 120 odd views, and what, about 4 people have the spine to comment talking about his Tom video. So Tom video. Where are they? Just like you, they're all spineless. He says, your choice, Mr. Lambert, mate. Such a now this is threats. I will give you 24 hours and all that. It's all as threats. That really is threats and blackmail. All I did was say, if you don't give me back the stuff you stole from me, I'm going to put your name and address on a leaflet and send it out to people in your area. And for that, he sent the police round. This is threats. He says, mate, you would not know. You are banned from commenting. Does not include the countless emails and WhatsApp messages. This is a benign one. Anyway, the missus is here now, so 24 hours or I go to the UKCP. A direct threat. Direct threat, direct blackmail. It bothers me, of course it bothers me. I respond with, Warren, stick the 24 hours up your arse. You don't frighten me, you never have. Your style is to go after women and children. Coward. Night, night, you spoilt little child. You know, and bear in mind, he's sending it late at night as well. Okay, Mr. Scambert, have it your way. You are now blocked from my channel and from my emails. I pray for your sake you have not conned people into key therapy. There we go. So we are going to go after my wife. I replied with, Warren, my wife, John's illness, my father's death, all are none of your business. Because other emails that I haven't read out, he's taken the absolute piss out of John dying and his cancer. He's used my father's death against me, constantly saying things like your dad would be turning in his grave and all this kind of stuff. Really nasty. Stop being a coward, going after people close to me, and be a man and confine your issues to me. Whatever you do is your choice. No one is forcing you to do or say any of this. You did the video. Did you expect me not to reply? If you want to read it, just click pause. Oh, and then the last thing I got was that one. Which has got a load of swearing in it, so I'm not going to read that. You can just pause it and read it yourself. What I won't have is Warren or anybody else using their illnesses and their mental illness and their physical illnesses into the conversation like a woe is me. Oh, I'm ill. Oh, I'm poorly. No, 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 no. Stop attacking. If you don't attack somebody, the person that you're attacking won't turn around and punch you in the face. Then, or metaphorically speaking, so then you don't have to say, oh, you hurt me and I'm poorly. Well, if you don't attack the person in the first place, then they ain't going to respond. Stop attacking people. Stop being so nasty. And you followers of Warren, stop it. If you want to join in, all you're going to do is make yourself out to be nasty, horrible people. You'll have to end up changing your usernames, because when your friends and relatives come across any of these videos, certainly come across this one, and find out that you're actually joining in with these nasty attacks, and maybe even joining in with attacking my wife and my family, using my dead dad against me, using John dying of cancer against me, all this stuff, and you want to buy into that, is it you that's also joining in with taking our videos down and causing us trouble? You've got to think about that, because Warren is involving you in it. The fact that you've got those comments on that video And the fact that Warren then follows that up with all these nasty threats means that you're involved. And if the police are called, which they are likely to be, because he's now threatened my wife, and so my wife may very well be speaking to the police. So if the police are involved and your comments are still there, then I think they're going to be coming and maybe having a word with you and maybe wanting to find out what is your issue. Because I don't know any one of you that have got an issue. Judith Lightfoot, I squared you off. I know I did. And you were very happy with the deal that I gave you. So I have no idea what your problem is. As for the rest of them, I don't recognise their names. So are these people that have got a genuine gripe with me? Maybe they lost some money or whatever. If you did, all you've got to do is get in touch. It's that simple. Or are you just nasty, horrible people that just like to go around and join in the punch-ups, and kick someone when they're down because you enjoy it and you get a laugh out of it? Because I can't see why you would be like this. And why is it that I'm being attacked over Sir Captain Tom and you're not attacking other people? There's 6,000 listings on eBay. There are thousands of videos on all sorts of social media, on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, pictures, YouTube, you name it. You name a social media platform and there is stuff on there being done by people in some kind of remembrance or salutation or anything like that for Sir Captain Tom. I'd ask you to think about that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to have a little look at the video in question. And remember, what I did was put up the coin on my own website for a coin that I'm getting made to remember Sir Captain Tom. And Warren then put up a really nasty, horrible video. Not against anybody else for anything they're doing against Captain Tom, just for me. Now, in a way, that means discrimination, does it not? If you pick on one person and you don't pick on anybody else for exactly the same thing, well, there's a little bit of discrimination going on there, and that's what's happening now. So let's just have a little look. First, we play the advert again, and then we have a little look. You might find some of this interesting, for those of you that can stick around. If you're fed up, well, just end the video. About this Captain Sir Tom Moore issue. And it does bother me a little bit. Well, it bothers me a lot. Now, I've been saying for quite some time that there seems to be a bit of a witch hunt going on. And I realise that that sometimes it might come across like I might be bullying the bullies, as it were. Or it might come across like I'm the one being the bully. And all I can say to that is, it's not. It's me defending. The trouble is, sometimes when you defend, you can then run into trouble for defending. If we have a little look at what's going on, I'm going to not plead my case, show my case. I'm going to answer in a way that I feel I have a right to answer. So first of all, let's just have a little look. First of all, I'm slated for using a picture of Sir Captain Tom Moore. And the person that is slating me, which is Warren, Lighty Collects, he's having a go at me for using a picture of Captain Tom Moore by using a picture of Captain Tom Moore. Now, am I the only one that thinks that's a little bit naff? Am I the only one that thinks that's a little bit funny? Because you can't have a go at somebody like me and say, Ian's evil, he's an evil man, because he hasn't used the picture of Sir Tom, he hasn't asked for permission to use a picture of Sir Tom Moore, Captain Sir Tom Moore. And I'm going to let everybody know this by using a picture of Captain Sir Tom Moore. I mean, it don't make sense, does it?
Right, this is a video that I really did not want to have to make. You know, everybody knows my feelings towards this company and the man that is behind it.
And that really is the main point right there. Everybody knows what Warren's feelings are towards the man behind it, me. And what his feelings are from the day that he ambushed me and from when I kicked him off my channel. He used to get paid for doing it. I have emails to prove that. I have full proof of that. And from the day that he bit the hand that fed him, he has been on a one-man campaign to do me as much damage and my business as much damage as humanly possible. So I think we need to just keep that in mind. As he just said right there, everybody knows his feelings as far as I am concerned. And all of the constant damage that he's done for way over a year now.
But what I have just seen has absolutely turned my stomach. I am absolutely sick to the back teeth. I am disgusted with what I have seen. Now, it's, you know, it's bad enough here. I survived coronavirus and all I got was this coin. But it gets worse than that. You've got RIP friends and relatives and all of this. You can see they're all £2.95 a coin.
There are tens of thousands of listings on eBay and other such sales platforms for RIP of all sorts of descriptions. There are thousands and thousands of listings in all sorts of platforms for I survived. So now it's not okay for me to do anything, a salutation for Sir Captain Tom, but now it's not okay for me to do something to commemorate friends, relatives, strangers, RIP. It just seems like a one-man campaign to me.
And then, just wait for my page to load.
Just a quick note on that one. The one you just saw there, John and Casper coin, is now in stock. And that's John White, who is the first person to help me in the Great British Coin Hunt. He's the guy that's dying of stage 4 lung cancer. And Casper, which is my white my white Canadian white shepherd dog. So that's in stock. It's here now, ready to go. And if you'd like to go and buy that, it will come straight out.
See this one here. We have a Captain Tom, the nation salutes you, 1921 to 2021 commemorative coin. And you'll see it here. A novelty, £4.95 he is charging you on this. Now bearing in mind, he's making money on the other ones that he's selling for £2.95. So he's making money already on these coins. A novelty TGBH coin shaped like a 50p. Captain Tom, the nation salutes you. Novelty 50p coin. Only 1,000 made, limited edition. Cannot be purchased with vouchers, one on a prize wheel. We need cash for this one to pay for the next. Delivery the end of February. This coin is for collective purposes only. Images are illustrative purpose and actual designs may vary. £2 from each sale goes to NHS. Captain Tom would have wanted that. I urge, I beg everybody, do not buy this. Do not line this evil man's pockets with this again. This is just sick and disgusting. There are plenty of charitable organisations been set up for Captain Tom, Sir Tom, whatever. There are plenty of legitimate organisations that are doing this coin, that are doing charitable things for him. It's being debated in the House of Commons, I believe, to get a royal minted coin, which will go towards the NHS. Do not line this evil man's pockets with this. I guarantee you, he has not had permission from Captain Tom Moore's family. It is sick and disgusting that this man is doing this. Please, I urge you, do not buy it. Share this video everywhere you possibly can. Get it onto the media. Get it onto people like Piers Morgan. Get it on and show them that there is a sick man out there who is benefiting from the nation's hero, Sir Captain Tom Moore. It is sick, and I won't have the fact, oh, I'm not going to make any money because I'm giving £2 to the NHS. No, you are selling your other coins, tokens, for £2.95. You're a businessman.
As you might expect, I've got to jump in there. Totally agree with what he said. Share it. Share it everywhere. Put me on Piers Morgan. Put me on the news. I'll be happy with that. I've got no problem with that. And he says something there. He says, I will not have it that you're not making a profit out of this coin. Blah, 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 blah. You see, just by the words that he's using, he's making it sound like I've already said I'm not making a profit out of the coin. I haven't said that. I am making a profit out of the coin. I said that the moment I released it. Of course I'm making a profit out of the coin. I'm making a bit of a profit out of the coin at $2.95, and by charging $4.95, I'm charging you, the customer, an extra £2 to put towards the NHS. So, yes, I'm a businessman, as he quite rightly says. I can't afford to take £2 out of £2.95, wouldn't cover the costs. So, yes, like any other retail promotion of any kind for charity, no matter who the people are, whether it's Change Checker, Royal Mint, Heinz Baked Beans, doesn't matter who it is, when they say they bring something out, it's costed in to give that charity giving. It's already costed in. It comes out of something. So I've not said, not once did I say I'm not making a profit out of the coin. I'm making a profit out of the coin at $2.95, and let's be very clear about that. I am making a profit out of the coin. If you buy the coin at $4.95 off me, off of my own site, then you are adding £2 to the cost of that, which I'm going to pass on to the NHS. So let's be totally clear on that.
You are not, look, as we got here, sorry, let me find the other one. Oh, I am so angry.
You can tell by the sound of his voice, he is scathing. He is raging. As he says, he's really angry. To be perfectly fair, he's probably more angry because he didn't think of it first.
There we go. RIP friends and relatives, another coin, £2.95. He's making money on that. Corona stay safe, $2.95. He's making money on that. So I'm not having it that, oh, because I'm donating £2 to the NHS, I won't be making any money.
Once again, I've got to reiterate, that's not what I said. At no point did I say I'm not making any money out of it because I'm donating £2 of it to the NHS. At no point did I say that. I've not intimated that. I've not said that. I've been very clear that the extra £2 I'm loading on. I'm loading that on. Now, the price at the moment that I've made on the coins is £2.95. I will be putting that price up to $3.95. Should have left it at that in the first place, but that's another video and that's another story. But I'm still making a profit on that, and I've loaded the price by £2. So in actual fact, what I'm saying to you is, I'm saying to all the customers is, it's $4.95 for the coin, and £2 of that is going to go to the NHS. If you want my coin, if you want this particular coin that is a salutation to Sir Captain Tom, then you are going to give £2 to the NHS because I'm charging you £2 more. That's what I'm saying. At no point have I ever intimated or said that I'm not making any money on the coin. This is the way that some people, Warren especially, but that twist what people have said, twist the words around to make it suit their own narrative. And Warren is making this suit his own narrative. And he's so angry that he's just going blah, 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 like that.
No, you are a sick man who is trying to benefit, A, off of coronavirus, and B, off of Captain Sir Tom Moore. You are sick, you are evil.
Just to be clear here, and I'm not trying to put words into his mouth the same way that he puts words into mine, but just to be clear here, does it sound to you like what he's saying is anybody that makes any money whatsoever out of any kind of remembrance, salutation, whatever, for Sir Captain Tom is absolutely evil? Anybody that makes any money out of the coronavirus is absolutely evil. Is that what he's saying? Because for my ears, that's what it sounds like to me. Sounds to me like anybody that makes any money out of coronavirus is absolutely evil. Well, there is a multi-billion, not million, multi-billion pound industry that is now set up and still being set up in various quarters for making money out of the coronavirus. Everything from masks to all sorts of stuff. And as we're going to see, all sorts of tributes to Sir Captain Tom. Are you actually saying, or not you, is he actually saying, are you hearing the same thing that I'm hearing? That anybody that has any kind of profit to do with those two things, and even earlier on, the RIP, rest in peace, anybody that makes money out of this, are they evil? Or is it just Ian Lambert that's evil? There's a question.
This is Ian P. Lambert. He is on YouTube, he is on Facebook, he is on Twitter. The Great British Coin Hunt. Absolutely share this everywhere. I urge and I beg you. It is disgusting what this man is trying to do.
I'll echo that. I'll urge anybody to share it. I mean, there he is saying that he will, you know, he's urging people to share it. Please do. Please share it. It's apparently disgusting what this man is trying to do. This man is trying to save his business. This man is trying to protect his family. This man is trying to protect his wife. This man is trying to protect himself. This man is trying to stay alive and trying to keep his business alive. That's what this man is doing.
Absolutely disgusting, and he needs to be stopped immediately because this is just not right. Should at least have the decency to contact the poor man's family and ask them if it would be okay if you do this. No, he hasn't done any of that.
Funny, I don't think he contacted anybody and asked permission if he could use the photo on the front of his video. Hashtag just saying.
The first thought that has popped into his head is, oh, I can make some money off of this. I can earn a few quid from this. And that's his first thought. And that is it. Nothing else. There's supposed to have been other charitable things that he's done in the past. No one has ever seen any evidence whatsoever of him donating the money that's been given to him to charity.
That's seriously interesting to say that, because £250 was given to Warren. Now, Warren is saying that there is no evidence that any of the money that I collected for charity giving was actually given to the charity. Well, there was some charity giving. Charity giving for Bungle Collects, which went to the Mayor of Middlesbrough's charity. There is proof of that because Bungle made it public. There was the money for Stevie Fraser, Dragon Lord coins, that Stevie was handling. I gave him the money, which he then passed on and made that public. And Warren was collecting money for the Mine charity. And he promised that if he collected his target of £250, he would go to the Royal Mint, meeting everybody there, and he would go dressed in drag and have a great big laugh and a fun day out. He raised less than 125 quid. Me and John made up the difference because we was collating and collecting that money. So me and John made up the difference and we made it 250 quid and we gave Warren 250 quid. Is Warren now saying that I didn't give him that money? I know that Warren went back on his word and he raised the money under false pretenses because he didn't go to the Mint dressed in drag. In fact, he didn't even go to the Mint. So it was all a load of old bollocks and all a load of old lies and all a load of old fraudulent fundraising, really. What concerns me is Warren now saying I didn't give him that money? Because I've never had any proof from Warren that I can remember. And I was asking John the other day, do you remember any proof? And he said no. We can't remember any proof that Warren gave us that he actually gave that money over to the mine. I haven't seen it. Has anybody else seen it? Is there a video on his channel that shows he gave that money to mines like he promised? But he wants to keep deflecting away from himself and keep putting it onto me constantly. But the stuff he puts onto me is just pure fabrication and pure rubbish. The money that was given to Fran was given to Fran, and there wasn't very much of it, to be honest, because we didn't raise very much of it, because Warren soon put a spanner in the works for that. The money over Casper's friends, well, I do remember that we raised a few £100 and I did a load of giveaways, and that money there was a large portion of money, 200 and odd quid I think it was, that was given to Amy online, live, in front of all of you, to pay for the vet's bills for her dog. So I'm not too sure. And for the food bank, well, I haven't had a chance to deliver a load of stuff to the food bank. I haven't been able to, what with being ill myself and busy and only me here and having the virus and having a heart attack and one thing and another. But I have got a pile of food stuffs ready to give to the food bank. So what charity giving Warren keeps having a go at me for not paying, I really don't know. The only one of us, out of me and Warren, that hasn't proved that they've given the money over was Warren. The only person that raised money fraudulently was Warren by promising to go in drag to the mint if he raised his target, and he didn't go, and he didn't dress in drag, and he will not answer that. So it's just deflection, and it is just slander, pure and simple.
So I don't believe for a second that money would go to the NHS anyway. It is disgusting.
Just because one person doesn't believe it, that's fine. You know, there are people out there that still believe the world is flat. What can you do? You can't please all of the people all of the time. You can only please some of the people some of the time. Every time I do any charity giving, I prove it. He doesn't. I prove it. So I don't really care what he thinks, to be fair.
This video will be going onto YouTube, onto Facebook, and everything else. I beg you to share it to everyone. Tag the national press. Tag, you know, your Piers Morgans. Who's the other one that's got a mouth? The woman. Oh God, is it Kate? Anybody that you can think, just tag them on this and get this video shared everywhere. We have got to stop this man from making a single penny out of this. It's just not right. If you want to donate, and there are many, many, many people that will donate, there are official avenues that you can donate to Tom.
There are loads of ways of donating to the NHS. You don't even have to donate to the NHS by buying something to do with Sir Captain Tom Moore. You don't have to do it that way at all. You don't have to buy my coin. You don't have to buy an artwork. You don't have to bid for something. You don't have to do anything that involves Sir Captain Tom Moore. All you've got to do is type NHS charity into Google or whichever search engine you use, find a charity that deals with the NHS and gives money to them, and give them some money. In fact, you don't even need to do that. What you could do is you could contact your local hospital and ask your local hospital, I'd like to donate some money, please. And you can donate it direct. Every single hospital in the country will accept your money direct. It doesn't even have to go through anybody, so that none of it gets swallowed up in admin or anything like that. You can, in this day and age, you can donate your money direct. I mean, I don't know, but I would bet, as an ex-gambler, I would bet money that you could ring up the local hospital and you could say, is there a bank account that I can just transfer some money into? So that there's no costs involved, no admin, no nothing. You can donate in a myriad of ways to the NHS. Only bother donating £2 to the NHS via buying a coin off me for Sir Captain Tom Moore if you want that coin. I'm not suggesting that you should buy that coin in order to donate money to the NHS. I'm suggesting you buy the coin because you want the coin. There's only 1,000 of them made, and I think that they will probably go up at some point in value. But that's why I'm suggesting buying the coin. And if you buy the coin, I've loaded the price with £2 to go towards the NHS. But I'm not saying buy the coin in order to donate £2 to the NHS. That would be crazy, because then you're spending £5 or £6 in order to donate £2 to the NHS. That just doesn't make sense. If all you want to do is donate £2 to the NHS, then do it another way. Don't do it via my coin.
So please, please, don't fall for a sucker like this and line a horrible, horrible, nasty man's pockets, because it isn't right and it isn't called for, and it is disgusting what he's done.
Now, I don't know what the reason is. I don't know whether it's because of Warren's video. I don't know if it's because there are people sticking their fingers up to his video. I don't know. What I can tell you is that Captain Sir Tom Moore is my biggest and fastest selling of the coins. That is selling over and over and over and over again every single day. Every day that is selling. So there are an awful lot of people that think the opposite to what Warren and his little motley crew think.
So just thank you for watching. Please, you can email them at, I think it's admin@tgbchraffle.com, or you can see their website up there, the Great British Coin Hunt. As I say, on Twitter, I think they might even be on Instagram. So go over there, send them messages. You've got contact us buttons. Let them know what you all think about this.
I suppose I ought to correct him a little bit there, because he's giving you the wrong email addresses to write off to. If you write off to the admin at tgbchraffle.com, you're only going to be writing off to Chris, who handles the raffle site. He has nothing to do with the day-to-day running of the greatbritishcoinhunt.co.uk. So if you want to email me and give me abuse, then the email address is ianplambert@me.com. That's my email address. Please bear in mind, if you give me any abuse, I will save those emails, and I may very well do a video showing what it is that you've said at some point in the future. If you want to email Warren and email him a message of support for his one-man campaign against me and my business and my family, then his email address is warrenlight05@outlook.com. That's WARRENLIGHT05@outlook.com. I mean, fair's fair. If he's going to give email addresses out telling people to contact me, fair's fair. I only give an email address out saying, well, if you want to contact him, that's his email address.
Thanks for watching. Please do not even for a second think about purchasing it. Thank you.
Absolutely. Don't for a second think about purchasing it. Just go straight over to www.thegreatbritishcoinhunt.co.uk and go and buy one. It's not rocket science. So let's have a little search on eBay for Captain Tom. Just put in the words Captain Tom into eBay. We have 6,063 results. There's a poster. Are these people evil for making a Captain Tom poster? Let's have a little look at what else there is. How about a Captain Tom war toy? Is that evil? 190 sold. Is that person evil because they've made a little Captain Tom toy? How about an RIP Captain Sir Tom Moore face mask? £7.49 for a face mask. Are these people evil? Decoupage handmade heart, £9. Is that person evil? The people that are selling these items for Captain Tom, are they all evil? How about a fridge magnet? Percentage of the money goes to NHS charities. Are these people evil because they've come up with an idea and because they're giving money to the charity? Let's go on that one. There we go. 50% of the sale of this item will benefit NHS charities together. Now, what that means is that when the sale goes on, the money is automatically deducted by eBay and it goes to those charities, to that charity. So the person selling it doesn't even have to worry about sending the money off to the charity. It's done automatically. Are these people evil? Captain Tom stickers, are they evil? What other Captain Tom things are there? I knew there'd be one somewhere. I'd said that the other day, didn't I? Captain Tom t-shirts. And there's bound to be other Captain Tom mugs and plates and everything else. Are all of these people Captain Tom key rings? Are all of these people evil? Let's have a little look at the comments on Warren's video. Marcin K Coins, totally agree with Warren. That's interesting. Build a till, absolutely sick. He's stooping lower and lower. Why is he still on YouTube? When people see this, they will see what a low life he really is. Really? Andy Richardson says he's a crook without a mask. Robert Jackson says discussing. I think he means disgusting. Making money off the death of Captain Tom. NGS. The biggest con man. Oh, I don't particularly want to read that one because he's not correct. He says the biggest con man was Captain Tom using donations to pay for a holiday in Barbados. This is what Warren's followers think, and Warren hasn't even bothered deleting that. I would have deleted that because it's rubbish and it's lies. That's not what happened. What happened was BA gave Captain Tom and his family a free holiday in Barbados. That's what happened. He didn't use the donation money to go on holiday. He was given that holiday for free by BA. And on that holiday, he ended up catching, some people say he caught pneumonia, some people say he caught the virus, and he ended up dying because of it. But even so, I wouldn't have left that there, and I'm surprised Warren's left that there for 4 days it's been there. That's disgusting, because that belittles Captain Tom. Bangers and Mash says, a very sick man is old Ian Lambert. He would sell his own wife to make a fiver. He's ripped so many people off. The only thing he's got there is the fact that I'm sick and I'm old and my name right. Judith Lightfoot says, how disgusting what some people will do just to make money. Total disgrace. Now, and that one is not a negative comment. That's a positive comment from someone else saying, okay, so what about the Royal Mint who profit off dead people? Do you moan at them? Leave the man alone and concentrate on your own channel. So what if he wants to make a little money and you're spreading hate? I think you are the sick man, Warren. That's exactly true, Master Stacker. So I've just searched Captain Tom art. And there's all sorts of art. Captain Tom tribute painting. And having a look on these videos, these different ones that other people have made, having had a look on a lot of these videos, look at the amount of art that this person's done. Fair bit. What I don't see is I don't see any comments from Judith Lightfoot or Warren Light or these other people saying how disgusting these people are. I don't see any comments saying how evil these people are. You go and have a look at their comments, and Warren and Judith and Builder Till and all those people we've just mentioned, none of them are leaving comments on these people. That guy there, he makes a picture with his feet. None of them are leaving comments. And yet all of this stuff does eventually get sold. And not every single penny from everything that gets sold goes to the NHS. Some of these people are making a profit. Are these people evil for having tens of thousands of views? Between them all, 19,000 views, 17,000 views, 2,800 views. Is this man evil because he decided to draw a mural one day and he's now got 2,800 views? Is that evil, I ask you? all the different things that people have done to tribute this man, and I don't see the comments from the same people calling him evil. So, as you know, Warren put this video up, and then I did an immediate response. And I did that response live, and Warren even came in a stream, and I gave him the opportunity to have his say. And then we blocked him because he was just going on and on and on. So he sends me an email because I said he'll take that video down, and I honestly believe that he will take this video down. The fact that he hasn't taken down that comment that slates Sir Captain Tom on his video in a slanderous comment says a lot, I think. So he because you might remember me saying on the video, on the live video, oh, there's Warren emailing me. Oh, he's emailed me again, right? So he emails me and he says, you are a joke. You have not answered one question. I now give you my word you have not seen anything yet. I promise you the shit coming down to you now will be nothing you have seen before. My video down? I bet you £1,000 it is still there at the end of the month. This kind of stuff, Judith Lightfoot and Builder Till and all the people that are supporting Warren, who else is it? Marcin Coins, Builder Till, Andy Richardson, Robert Jackson, NGS, Bangers and Mash, Judith Lightfoot, those 5 or 6 people. This is what you're condoning. This is what you're feeding. I don't do this to anybody. He then follows it up with another email, and all in capital letters, say shouting. Follows it up with another email, because one ain't enough. So come on, prick. £1,000, bet the video stays up. No doubt you will go back on your word again. C-U-N-T. You are a joke. You have not answered one question. I now give you my word, you have not seen anything yet. I promise you the shit coming to you now will be nothing you have seen before. My video down, I bet you £1,000 it's still there at the end of the month. So he sends the same email, but this time he calls me a C-U-N-T. This is what you're buying into, Judith? Bangers and Mash, Builder Till, this is what you agree with? This kind of filth? This is what you're backing? I've got to say quite simply, if anybody needs to be ashamed, I honestly don't think it's me.